It's just by pitching down the 808, 12 or 24 semitones, and you're gonna get this nice vibration effect. Stop making over complex beats. If you want to get placements, if you want artists to actually jump in your beats and actually, sorry about that, and actually get, you know, artists to jump on your beats, you want to start getting placements, and you pretty much want to be an actual producer and not just be making beats for yourself and to boost your ego when comparing your beats to the beats to other producers and everything and anything like that. If you actually want to be a producer, you need to stop overproducing, and you also need to stop overthinking beats. You already know yourself that the majority of the beats that actually get placed, they're not the beats with crazy snares, patterns, like insane 808 rolls or like crazy stuff going on. The beats that actually get placements are very simple. And I'm also gonna be making a beat with you, and I'm gonna show you what do I mean by this. But if you listen to the beats that actually get placed, beats that you listen from Lil Baby, Future, Young Thug, Gunna, whatever, like any kind of artist, they're very simple. And this is what I want you to start focusing on if you want to get placements for real. All right, so I'm gonna start. I'm gonna pull up this melody right here, which I've made a few days ago. I'm also gonna break it down in a I'm gonna break it down in the next video, but I just want to show you what do I mean by like making simple beats, because I feel like there's a misunderstanding in the producer community, especially for beginner producers, like that they have to be making crazy beats or anything like that. Like, you don't have to. And even me myself, I'm stepping away from that whole idea of making crazy beats or blah blah. You don't need that, man. It's just a waste of time. Anyways, this is the melody that we're gonna be starting from. Actually, let me pull my earpods so the audio sounds better. Very simple melody. Also have a second part of the melody, but yeah, like it sounds fire, man. It just sounds fire. But yeah, even the melody itself, as you can see, is very spacey. There's a lot of space going on in this melody, and this is so good when you're gonna be making the drums then. And keeping in mind that you don't want to overdo with the drums. So we're gonna stay very simple, but I promise you the beat's gonna come out so fucking hard. So first of all, now this is gonna be a trap beat, so I'm gonna go over the trap drum kit of the Imperium bundle kit. By the way, this is the only drum kit. Pretty much this is the main drum kit that I've been using for the past 6 months at this point, and it has everything you need from making melodies and also making the beats. So if you want to make trap beats, it has everything you need. If you want to make early 2000 R&B type beats, it got it. If you want to make jerk and drill drum kit, if you want to make jerk and drill beats, it got that as well. If you want to make melodies, especially for dark drill and dark trap, it got it. But yeah, it's insane. I'm gonna quickly expand it just so you can see what I'm talking about. Like the magnitude of stuff that is included in this kit is crazy. Like it's crazy. Anyways, like I said, I'm gonna be making a trap beat, so I'm gonna go over the Centurion trap drum kit, and yeah, let's get into it. So I'm gonna first put the master channel preset. This is something that I always do when I'm making my beats. So I'm gonna go with this preset right here, and then I'm gonna send the melody to the mixer channel. And I'm gonna put the melodies preset right here. Maybe like this. So okay, let's get into the drums straight on. And I'm gonna start with the snare. probably gonna go. Mm. I'm gonna go with this one. I was about to go with this one, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. I may use this one as a counter snare, but let's get into it. So, first of all, yeah, I always like to start with the either snare or the claps. But yeah, we're gonna start with the snare here and see how it goes. Okay, I'm gonna keep a break over here like this. Yeah, something like this. I don't wanna have the typical trap kind of pattern. I'm gonna experiment. I think this beat here is gonna come out more like a Chicago drill kind of beat. I've been making a lot of Chicago drill lately just because I don't know. I feel like there are a lot more dark and have a lot more energy compared to a typical trap beat. But yeah, I still love dark beats, but it's just the fact that I'm not overdoing these days. I don't want to make something for the sake of putting stuff. No, 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 no. I just want to put the what's essential, what's enough for the beat, for the artist then to shine. Because at the end of the day, the main instrument is always gonna be the artist's voice. And I'm talking based like on my own personal experience on getting placements, and on top of that, I'm talking from a position of like someone who actually gets placements. Like I wish I could unpack it, but I got my Billboard plaque over here. I'm still yet to unpack this shit. But I'm also about to order the gold plaque as well, so I get placements, you feel me? It's not as if I talk. But yeah, let's move on. Now, one thing that I like to do with my snares and claps as well is to boost the volume. I like my snares and claps to be very, very loud. Yeah, let's get into the hi-hat. Yeah. Okay, for the hi-hat, probably gonna go with the Supreme drum kit. Yeah, I'm gonna go this one. I'm gonna start with this. And one thing that I want to do is to leave a lot of space for the hi-hat. I don't want it to be like a continuous snare, a continuous hi-hat. You know, like the typical Chicago drill kind of hi-hat. Yeah, something like this. We're gonna duplicate the first 4 bars later on, but I need to give like other a little more, like I want it to sound a little more interesting. Yeah, very bouncy. So we're gonna duplicate this whole thing. I may readjust it around when we have the 808. Normally I put the 808 first, but for some reason I just wanted to start with the hi-hat this time. But yeah, let's get into the 808. By the way, I'm actually using the Supreme drum kit now. But yeah, the Supreme drum kit and the Imperial drum kit are the two only drum kits that I use for my beats, and this has been for the past year or so now. At this point, I might go with this one, you know. Yeah. But anyway, what's the key? Okay, C minor. Cool. So let's send the 808 to the mixer channel. I also want to see the volume of the hi-hat. Yeah, cold. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of space, but the beat sounds already hard. This is what I'm talking about, you feel me? Okay, we're gonna need to change the key of the 808, so we're gonna make 8 patterns, like another 8 patterns of this first pattern right here. So we're gonna delete this one. We're gonna extend it over here. I'm gonna give a roll effect over here like this. Bro, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just putting the 808 every now and then, giving it a little bit of more interesting kind of effect. I'm not even changing the notes of the 808 or anything. Like the beat is already like this is already like a placeable beat. You see what I'm saying? Probably gonna keep the break there. And then we're gonna change the key over here. Same thing here. Cold, bro. Super cold, man. This is the B, bro. I promise you, man. I'm just gonna put it open hat, and that's it, man. Like simplicity is king, man. That's pretty much what I'm trying to make you understand. Simplicity is king, man, and sophistication is the ultimate. Simplicity is the ultimate. I've said it in another video, but simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. prod by Leonardo da Vinci. And I'm gonna put an open hat, so I'm gonna get back into Imperium. I'm gonna get, yeah, like this. Like this. This is fire. Maybe here. One thing that I like to do with my open hats is to pitch down the note. But I may use another one. Yeah, you always need this kind of, this paragraph here, bro. You already know you have to put it. Yeah, also the bell. Honestly, bro, this is the beat. I'm not gonna add anything else, and this is a super placeable beat. There is nothing that anyone can tell me. In terms of arrangement, there as well, like, you don't need to do anything crazy here. Like, you literally just simple, bro. Yeah, bro. I promise you, man, you overcomplicate this thing. You don't need to overcomplicate anything. It wasn't even what I wanted to do, but it sounds cold. yeah, something on this kind of style, and I'm then gonna put the the hi-hat over here. I can actually make the pattern unique, and I'm gonna give it this little nice effect. So I've literally pitched down this note here 24 semitones, so it is on C3. You see what I'm saying? Bro, DJ Khaled, hey. And like, as you can see, the way to do this effect here is just by pitching down the 808 to 24 or 12 or 24 semitones, and you're gonna get this nice vibration effect. I'm just gonna duplicate. And then yeah, this is the B, man. So I go over here.
Stepuz on the tape.
Simple, bro. Yeah, all I wanted to say is that you don't need to do anything crazy in terms of making B to get placements. Like, these are very placeable. This is a very placeable B, man. And bro, don't be surprised if I'm gonna place this B, okay? But yeah, I just wanted to show you how easy it is to actually make beats that get placements. So stop overcomplicating things, stop overdoing, stop overthinking, and just make simple beats. The beats that you listen to when you're listening to, like, when you hear a track, when you actually listen to a song on Spotify, man, like, just analyze it, bro, and try seeing what's going on, and try you yourself remaking I wouldn't say remaking the beat, like, but really keep things simple as you hear them on the beat. All right. Hope I've been able to help you out with this kind of tips. And also, if you want my personal guidance, one-on-one, teaching you how to make melodies, how to make beats, also how to get placements and grow on social media as a producer, and really grow as a producer in general, check the link down below in the description to book a completely free strategy call with me. And from there, I'm gonna see if I can actually help you out. And yeah, if you trust me enough to be your mentor, I'll be happy to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna see you on the next one. Next video, I'm gonna show you how to make the melody. I like how I made this melody, probably, or something like that. See you on the next one. Peace.